Battle of the Challenges podcast with Vincent Cloud, and this is All Stars Episode 6. All Stars 2, Episode 6. Or 3. We don't know. I mean, we do know. Some of us. Have you seen the first All Stars? It's like the first season of the challenge, basically, is what I'm getting at. I don't know why I'm lashing out right now, but hey, I got some quick notes about the previous episode, and yeah, let's cover it really quick. The mission was Deep Dive, and Brad and Jody win, Jasmine and Tyler get the loss. Yeah, that sucked. There's some it sucked for Tyler and Jasmine getting last, you know, because I like Tyler, and you know, jumping forward to see what happens is like, shoot, that's too bad, you know. Jasmine should have at least had to fight to stay there. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm pretty sure Kendall, even with the bad rib, could have taken Jasmine on in that thing. Let's be real. Okay, so Deep Dive. You had to jump off of 30 feet into the water, or you could jump 15 feet. You just have to take a little ladder down. And then, you know, swimming to the buoys. There's 4 buoys. Dive down or swim down there. Release treasure. These bags, puzzle pieces. Put them all together, and then you have to crank this annoying little thing. Like, that seemed strenuous, didn't it? It seemed like everyone was like grimacing when they had to do it. They're like, God damn it, because like even that they go like really quick, it's only winding up so much, you know? So it just seemed like a very annoying part of the mission as well. You know, there were some cool parts. I did like this. I think this is mostly challenging to those older folk. I don't know. I still think that season 1 of All Stars was way much more demanding, and it was quite the show. I felt like I felt like we were watching something that shouldn't be done right now. You know, like, why are you treating these old people so horribly? You know, but now I miss it. I'm just like, I guess this one's kind of demanding. I mean, people do get hurt. Kendall will hurt herself. You know, Tech almost jumps on Ayana's head. That was close. See, Darrell and who was it? Darrell and Janelle get second place by like 2 seconds, but it's once again Brad and Jody winning. You know, it's so weird. This almost seems familiar, because Brad is always making these very powerful alliances, these handshakes with very powerful people. And he himself is very powerful. Like, he's very good. He's one of the better social players in the game. And with Jody, I mean, come on. Like, it's like she never left. It's crazy. Imagine had she not taken that big, long break, you know? Imagine she decided not to mature and leave such a ridiculous show, you know? You can only imagine. Because, you know, you see what happens when, like, Cara Maria sticks in there and just fucking becomes this horrible monster of challenge wins. It's a backhanded compliment, isn't it? Okay, so Jasmine and Tyler lose. Why? I think it was the puzzle. That's the thing. Because Jasmine, again, jumping forward a little bit, she's like, oh my God, like, you know, Tyler, he was going to swim and get the parts. I had to do the puzzle. That was my job, and I didn't do it. But at the same time, it's like, Tyler, dude, if you're gonna rely on Jasmine to do the puzzle, I mean, you should try yourself. I don't know. Is Jasmine that good at the puzzles? I know she beat Sarah. Her and Janae beat Sarah and Caitlin. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look back sometime. But moving forward, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, so TJ's like, hey man, these are your permanent partners from now on. And some people are like, yeah, cool, you know. we've been aligned. We've had those talks in our bunk beds and shit like that. And then some people, like Tyler's, like, he could only he could only pretend to be happy so much. And Jasmine too is like, oh my god, like, she just knows this isn't the best thing ever, So yeah, they're gonna be the partners from now on. I'll say that even to us, the viewers, we should be like, okay, yeah, it makes sense that they work together. I mean, some things didn't come in so clearly, like Tech and Ayana. I don't mind them being together, but it was a surprise. I'm just saying, like, Brad and Jody wasn't. Darrell and Janelle wasn't, because they were already saying, like, hey man, we secretly fucking know each other and live in the same city and shit like that, but don't tell no one. So I think it's not that surprising. How do I feel about them having permanent partners? You know what? I'll say I feel better about it, because that last season, they only had one overall winner. Even though I loved Yes's win, I couldn't help but feel for Kendall. Who was the other one? Fuck. I am doing terrible with names today. But one of the women that I can see her face right now. God damn it, Kellyanne. Yeah, Kellyanne. She was just like, "Hey, what the fuck? Like, why were we this whole time? To our knowledge, women were picking on women, men were picking on men, and overall, it was just like a sexless free for all. Even though it was through partners." And she was like, "That's not right." In a way, I felt it wasn't right either. I think the one solo winner, even though I like who won, I mean, like, was it Cara Maria won, Vendettas, Turbo won, War of the Worlds won. I was just like, I don't know, it seems weird. It just seems weird to me. But I'm not going to go into it right now. Okay, that's for something else. Let's just go through these. Let's see here. What I have written down next is Kendall is hurt. Kendall eventually leaves. She fucking dislocated her rib. Perhaps to make another man. I don't know what that fucking Bible reference is. Actually, I probably fucked it up, and it's fine. I am not Christian, so it's all right. Now all I'm hearing is like a bunch of people unsubscribing right now. They're like, "Oh my god, how could you say this near the holidays? I mean, near Christmas time." Oh fuck! Now I'm saying the holidays now too. Okay. Next we have in the voting system thing, Brad and Jody put in Latarian and Kendall, MJ and Joanna. John A. Sorry, god damn it. Fuck, the names are killing me today. They also do the established thing of canceling the lifesavers. You know what I mean? And because at the end, when Latarian wins and then thus Jasmine get a lifesaver, I was like, what? Why is this even a thing now? It's not doing anything. It's been rendered useless because of Steve, He came up with this thing that just the producers didn't think of. They're like, oh shit. So why keep on giving away the lifesavers? I don't know. Maybe it will come in again, but it just seems like they have that shit figured out. Whoever wins, Okay, so Kendall's not even there for the swearing in process. What would you call it? The voting part, the second voting part. They call it something too. I don't remember what it's called though. Either way, where they have it, it's a nice fucking view. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's really nice. I think they had it at night one time, but then they're like, wait a minute, we're not showing just how beautiful this fucking place is. So. That's cool that they changed that. Latarian going in. Okay, so now we have elimination, which is pole wrestle. Jasmine's safe because Kendall didn't show up. Okay, so I might be in the minority when I say that I think pole wrestle's a little overdone. It's a little overused. It's not as annoying and overused. It's just not as annoying as Hall Brawl. I'm fucking done with that shit. I'm like, put that away for a couple of seasons, please. Just a little bit, you know? And this pole wrestle, I mean, it was away for a long time, and then it just came back, I don't know how many seasons ago now. I'll say Invasion of the Champions, just right off the bat. I don't know. I'm curious on, like, if you fucking listeners are able to be like, no, Vincent, you're incorrect. You know, it's actually this season that pole wrestle came back. You know what I mean? I don't mind hearing that, because that just means that you're very much like me. I have this weird memory when it comes to the challenge. Weird in this case by not remembering. So, Jasmine is safe. Elimination. Okay, so Laterian defeats Tyler. Laterian we saw in a pole wrestle in the other season of All Stars 1 or 2, depends. And what he did to Ace, you know, that was crazy. And what he did to Tyler was maybe even more impressive because Tyler, like, hung on. Tyler is heavier, hella heavy than Ace. And Laterian still did the same thing, where he's just like, you know, he's on top and he's like just dropping these guys on the ground over and over again. And so I suspected, I was like, Laterian, if you were me and I were you or something like that, I would have, like, probably had a heart attack because, like, I'm in terrible shape right now. And I'm not as old as you, I believe. I believe you're slightly older than I am. But, God damn it. Like, he's got that power. He's got that endurance. He's fucking, I believe he's ex-military. So, yeah. Fuck. It sucks to see Tyler go. I am a fan. He started to win me over in Cutthroat, then he wins, and then in Rivals, and he won. You know what I mean? And then he just was never called in again or something, you know? So now it sucks that he's gone, although I love the fact that Laterian's here, you know? I love his little victory, like, God damn it, if I'm called in, you will receive me, or something like that. And then it's, like, underscored by a fucking goat in the background. And he's like, no, is that a goat? That's hilarious. So now Laterian is with Jasmine, which is like, dang it, that sucks. But I'm sure he's just grateful to still be around. One thing, though, TJ never said that if you go into elimination with your partner, whoever wins, those are now the new pairs. You know, he never did say that. It just happened because Kendall wasn't there. But if that's the new rules, then that's fine. I don't mind the teams pairing off like that, changing by the eliminations and stuff like that. It's actually a really cool idea. One that was ripped off from Stone Cold Steve Austin's Redneck Island, which I recommend. If you like the challenge, if you like, you know, shows like this, he had some great ideas. He had some good shit that he came up with for that show, for his own little competition show. Hey, that's all. You know, I've been liking the show. I will continue to cover, hopefully, more sooner after the episodes air and stuff like that. But, yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment. This was Battle of the Challenges podcast with Vincent Cloud.